Hi everyone, this is Ash, and welcome to another dissection on the latest information for Dragon Age Inquisition. BioWare released a dev diary for Gamescom this week, and while the diary told little, it showed a lot. Many new and gratuitous shots of Inquisition, from the concept art to Frostbite's engine, were included. If you haven't seen the dev diary yourself and want to get a personal taste, click the link in the description below to open a new window to see the official video on the Dragon Age channel. But don't forget to come back so I can explain things even deeper. If you're still with me, let's get started. The Dragon Age website came with new goodies this week, as the gallery offers high stills from the trailer and concept art we've seen over the past month. The panels illustrate the upcoming RPG in more detail, especially a few regarding characters and customization. The player will have 9 fully fleshed out companions at their side to mingle and swindle throughout Dragon Age Inquisition. We know Cassandra, Varric, and Vivienne, and we speculated on many others in my past videos. But now, the dev diary has hinted at 2, possibly 3 more. The first 2, the Qunari and the elf. The elf seems to be a rogue, judging by the thin dual blades on her back. The sleeves indicate Norwegian style. Nothing else is known about this character. One could speculate this character is Sarah, and another could possibly see it as Briala, Empress Celine's handmaid and spy. There is a Qunari that is also shown in the picture, albeit most details are hidden. There are 2 things, however, that I would like to point out. This one is visibly not the Qunari we see in E3 and Gameinformer trailers. Secondly, note the armor. Most Qunari armor leaves the neck and chest area exposed. This character or possibly companion is either a Saribas, a mage Qunari, or possibly is a Tal Vashoth, who adopts a different kind of attire for depending on the area that they come from. I'm more inclined to believe the former, considering the high-colored armor that distinctly protects its neck. And the third is a small appearance in a picture of the Inquisitor traveling through the Fade. The person looks characteristic of a female with a scarf around her neck and a single sword. It's very hard to determine whether this woman is someone we've seen before, or if it's the same elf from earlier, but the Inquisitor seems to be leading her through, so therefore she is of a following disposition. Something also of note is about pet companions in Dragon Age. While we're used to seeing Mabaris within Dragon Age Origins and 2, as well as cats like Sir Prancelot, how about birds? There's a character with a bird perched on its arm in one of the concept arts in the BioWare dev diary. Many different birds have been present in the art we've seen thus far. We could see this bird as a messenger or possibly a mini-companion for one of the characters. Nothing as of yet has been said about other animals at our sides except for horses and dragons. BioWare devs expanded on the Inquisitor's role in the RPG. We know you're a leader, and of your own. You're privileged with, quote, certain rights and powers that others don't have, and can choose to either be a diplomatic and fair leader or a tyrannical conqueror. Something new that Mike Laidlaw mentions in the dev diary is the use of agents. These agents work for the player and can be sent out to tackle missions for you. Additionally, BioWare delved into more customization as they revealed some of the concept art for different styles of attire that meet the needs for any human, elf, dwarf, rogue, mage, or warrior. Hoods, helmets, and even fancy hats are featured. Your crafted or bought armor will suit a certain style befitting of the Inquisitor: leather, plate, chainmail, and even fancy Adrastian gear. Location is something that the Dragon Age Twitter and concept art have been alluding to. The map featured shows off the range for which we will explore throughout Thedas, from Westerley, the Dales, and the Waking Sea, all the way to Ferelden. 2 locations were exposed in the trailer. One was the western approach, indicated by the desert lands the Inquisitor travels through. This is also the land that the protagonist of Dragon Age Asunder visited, the land of the Enmont Fortress, the same place where the tranquil Pharamond found the cure for tranquility, and where both the Veil was torn and the Darkspawn lay. The other location is something I alluded to in my previous video. What I had initially reported was Morrigan visiting either Orlais or Halam Sharal. It seems to actually be Halam Sharal, as indicated by the program featured. The left-hand assets list notes on a location named Sharal in the left. We can also see note of Mythal, the elven patron of motherhood and justice, in the left-hand side for some weapon or item. In any case, Morrigan might be looking for the Empress, or something even more sinister. As mentioned before, Celine is in Halam Sharal to quell the Elven Rebellion, a plot that we will see unravel in the book Masked Empire. And as far as remaining facts, I have only one mysterious appearance: Hulk. This file was found on the Dragon Age front page, a blurry vision certainly of Hawk, which was not there until the recent update. Will we see our old character in the game? Tell me what you think in the comment section below, but I believe we'll be in for a treat. Dragon Age Inquisition will be releasing fall of 2014. I will be reporting on DA news up until that point, including PAX Prime, which is actually coming up at the end of the month. I hope you're enjoying Gamescom and all the new information of different games coming out. Thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing, and all that goodness. I'll be back when the next BioWare info bomb drops. Take care everyone, I'll see you next time.